Welcome in, everybody. It is Menu Monday, and it is the first day of Jimmy Bowen and Friends at the Texas Troubadour Theatre. Free shows, 3 shows a night, starting at 5:30. Then another one at around 7 o'clock, and then another one at 8:30. It's a fabulous time. Just get a load of some of the people who are on the bill this week, starting tonight. Mark your calendars and come on out and join us for the season 6 tapings of Jimmy Bowen and Friends. They start Monday, January 23rd through Thursday, January 26th at the Texas Troubadour Theatre on Music Valley Drive in Nashville. They've got an amazing lineup. Carol and Don Johnson, Ronnie McDowell, the Goodwin Brothers, the Jordan Family Band, John McEwen, Johnny Rodriguez, the Goldens, David Frizzell, Rafe Van Hoy, Maddie True, Ian Flanagan, Johnny Woods, and of course, Jimmy Bowen himself. 3 shows a night. You won't want to miss them. Shows are 5:30, 7, and 8:30 p.m. every day. They're free and open to the public. There's great food and a full bar available for purchase. Hope to see you there at the Texas Troubadour Theatre. Can you believe that lineup is free? So tonight, the Goodwin Brothers, Carolyn Dawn Johnson, and Ronnie McDowell. Great on stage tonight. It's 5:30. Go get there early. Go to all 3 shows. My goodness, it's going to be fantastic. You'll be out of there by 10 o'clock, and then start it up again and do it the rest of the week. Brought to you by our business spotlight is brought to us by the Predators. Some very important games this weekend. Tickets still available.
Hockey in Music City just hits different. It's one big honky-tonk party. It's the sea of gold in the crowd. The goals, the saves, the celebrations. It's an experience like no other. Don't miss a minute of the action this season. Visit NashvillePredators.com/tickets to get your seats today. That's NashvillePredators.com/tickets. And we'll see you at Bridgestone Arena.
Our business spotlight features Tennessee companies each and every day, and it's brought to us by the Nashville Predators. It is time for our daily yummy. What are we talking about today? Well, we are talking about how to make vanilla sugar. And for that, we go to the home economist at Pick Tennessee Products, picktnproducts.org. You can check out and find out all the Tennessee products, but let's see how to make some vanilla sugar. And for this, go grab the kids.
Okay, Brooke, we're going to make vanilla sugar today. So have you ever worked with vanilla bean?
No.
All right, this is going to be fun. It's be our first time. Okay, so vanilla beans come like this, and they're pretty pliable. Can you see that? They're pretty pliable. So what we're going to do is we need to split this bean so that we can release some of its flavor. Okay, so you've got a nice paring knife there, and then we're just going to split that bean right down the middle. Excellent. Very good. Let's do it again on the end. Excellent. Very good job. That's going to release all the flavor of it so the sugar can kind of get down in there. So after we split it, you don't have to split it completely in two. What you did is perfect. We're just going to stick it down in our canning jar, and then we're going to add some sugar to the top of that and let it sit. Okay, yeah, get our canning funnel. Okay, you want to do this? Okay, so already just regular granulated sugar that we're going to pour on top of the vanilla bean. And then we're just going to let it sit. You can put a couple of beans in there if you want to, or you can just put one. So it'll be more vanilla flavored with the more vanilla beans that we put in there. Okay, so then all we have to do is put the lid on and then let that sit in the pantry. Shake it up real good. There you go. Shake it up real good and let that sit in the pantry for at least a couple of months. And then you've got a nice vanilla sugar to use.
For a full list of Pick Tennessee products, you can go to picktn.org, and there's a complete list of the Tennessee products that are available to you. It's time for our daily giggle. Now, don't you want something to laugh about? I tell you what, it's brought to us by our friends at 50 Forward, a wonderful place that has all sorts of activities for people who are my age. I mean, it's so much fun, from dancing to art to just getting together and having a meal. Maybe you want to participate in a theater production. It is a fabulous place, and they are part of an initiative from the National Institute of Health called All of Us. And using All of Us, contributing our health information so that we can get a count and kind of see what's actually going on so that people our age get represented. If you would like to be a part of it, you can go to joinallofus.org/50forward. Here's a little bit more in case you want to know about the initiative.
We are one nation, one people. When called upon to give from within, we come together and find that our capacity to help others is limitless. What lies inside all of us is more than data. It's life. It's more than insight and medical research. It's vision and honor and compassion. What's flowing through America's veins is its diversity. The next great breakthrough will be found in each and every one of us. And what we find there will unlock mysteries and eradicate disease. We ask for 1 million individuals to come forward and stand on this landmark in history. All of us are different, and it's those very differences that will lead to answers for generations to come.
Corbin, what's the name of this book?
LOL Dalmatians.
What is it?
LOL Dalmatians.
Okay.
Yes, finally.
What is that?
Oh, it's called a trading brand.
Oh, what?
About time!
I don't need that, man.
And you don't need cigarettes. So we all have our differences.
What do you want to eat, Rylan?
Hooters.
Huh?
Stop.
Are you that mad because we're not going to Hooters?
Yes.
It will be fine. There's other places to eat.
I don't want to go there.
Where do you want to go?
Hooters.
Hooters, huh? Oh my gosh, kids are hilarious. Well, this is the medical segment of our Monday, our medical Monday, as it were. And diabetes is something that is becoming paramount with kids younger and younger and younger and younger. And it especially affects some of us more than others. Here's a little bit from the American Diabetes Association of a new project to help one particular group.
Project Power is an initiative of the American Diabetes Association, and our goal is to slow the trajectory of childhood obesity because it causes a lot of chronic diseases, including type 2 diabetes.
We understood that our age group, 5 to 12-year-olds, they're not the ones making the final decisions. They're not the ones making the family meals or making the menus. We had to incorporate the families. So we're really excited to incorporate this new program for the parents.
We're targeting families because if we can get the families healthy, we can get the communities healthy, we can get the world healthy.
So type 2 diabetes and obesity runs rampant in our communities of color, African American, Hispanic, Native Americans, Pacific Islanders, as well as Asian Americans. We want to make sure that this program is reaching our target audience.
So shame and stigma of diabetes, it is in the communities of color, is people don't want to talk about it because they feel like they did something to bring on diabetes. So they take it on and they go silent. What we want to do is make them speak loud about it. They are able to talk with their friends and family about diabetes and not be silent.
What I love about Project Power is seeing the kids take this information to their parents and say, Mom, look what I've learned. Look what I have been taught with this program. There's something that I can do in my community.
The American Diabetes Association, we encourage individuals to take diabetes risk tests, which will give you information on how you're at risk for developing type 2 diabetes. And if you are at high risk or if you have prediabetes, Project Power is here for you as well.
Walmart Supply Chain is hiring in Lebanon. Earn up to $22.25 an hour when you join our new fulfillment center. Enjoy competitive pay and premium perks, including 100% paid college tuition, 401k match, flexible schedules, a free Walmart Plus membership that includes discounts, and free Paramount Plus, paid time off, and so much more. Fulfilling work starts right here. Text JOIN to 240-240. That's JOIN 240-240 to apply now. I love being a Tennessee tourist. Tennessee tourism in our own hometown, or at least at the very least close to home. Let's meet the pollinator. The pollinator friendly botanist at the Tennessee Aquarium in Chattanooga.
Hi everybody, my name is Jenna Paler. I'm the native landscape here at the Tennessee Aquarium. Today I wanted to show you how to cold stratify your seeds. Now if you're planting these before mid-February, you're fine to sow them outside. There's different media that you can use. I have it laid out here. This is my favorite to do because you can see the seeds on here and you don't have to sort through anything, but all of these will work. I'm just going to kind of lay it out and we'll open our seed packet here. We'll kind of just shake them on here. So each packet has approximately 40 seeds. So I just lay them on the paper towel, and you want them to be kind of wet too, so I wet down this paper towel. Then we'll fold it up, and then you'll need to put it in a container. So I like to use a mason jar, and I just put it in there. And you don't want it to be sealed. You want a little bit of air in there, so I maybe set it like that. And then you can also use like a plastic bag. I cut some little holes in it. Old Tupperware, old yogurt container, works perfect. And then what you want to do is just write the date that you do this. We're gonna want them to sit for about 4 weeks or 1 month. So, okay. So when this date comes, I can sew them inside, or I could let them sit really until it's time to sew. If you're doing this, don't sew outside until about April 15th. That's the average last frost date here in Chattanooga. Otherwise, I mean, to go through this right now, I'd rather just sew it outside. It's easier, but this is how you're gonna do it. And if you wanna be ready with them by April 15th, you'll want to sew or put in here March 18th. So start your seeds in the fridge March 18th. They'll be ready to go outside April 15th. So by putting them in the refrigerator, we are tricking the plant to think that it's going through winter. I would put it near the back. They want to be at about just above freezing, 34 to 42 degrees. By using these seeds in your yard, you're allowing these monarchs a place to rest during their migration south and to raise their caterpillars as well. So it's just very supportive of monarchs and other pollinators.
Isn't it crazy how we are already almost through the first month of the year? I mean, it's just absolutely crazy that is happening. But, before long, it's going to be spring. We're going to be putting our seeds in to germinate those monarch butterfly little stations along. A shout out to my friend Clarine, who actually hatched out some monarch butterflies this past year. It was so very cool. And you can be part of the monarch butterfly journey, south and north, either way. And I just really think that's neat. I love all the things that they do at the Tennessee Aquarium. If you haven't been to Chattanooga, make sure you stop by. It's a very short trip. And when you do, stop off at the smokehouse on your way. It's time for a motivation moment. And this time we're going to the state of Tennessee. We're going to deal with addiction and the way that people are finding healing.
If I could go back, I would tell myself to really take a hard look at your mental health, because it plays a major role. I grew up here in Nashville, Tennessee. I had a fairly normal childhood. I liked to goof off and have fun and just be typical kids. I had a dad that worked all the time. My mom was a stay-at-home mom. Didn't really get into drugs or alcohol till later on. Tried my first drink when I was 15. Didn't really correlate that, it was setting up a disaster. I went from alcohol to using opiates. Used opiates from the time I was 23 till I was about 27-ish. And in those years, the usage just got worse and worse and worse. Went to jail, got out, stayed clean for a little bit. Didn't do anything proactive for my mental health. Didn't do anything proactive as far as staying clean. I had gotten sentenced to an inpatient treatment facility and completed it. Did pretty well. Stayed sober for 4 years and started working on my mental health, and things started getting better. I got complacent, relapsed, and came to probation to get help and got placed into here. it's helped me to explore all the areas in my life that I've neglected. A lot of my issues weren't just drug related. Through this program, I'm looking not necessarily at the things that I've done, but looking at how I've impacted people. So it kind of helps me to be more mindful in the future to make better decisions. It is important for these second chances because we can be easily written off as we're just criminals. I'm fortunate that I've been given another chance, because it's another chance to be all these things. It's a chance to be a better father. It's a chance to be a better son. It's a chance to be a better brother and an uncle. It's a chance to be the best version of myself that I've never given myself the chance to be. My name is William, and I'm thankful for my second chance.
To learn more about the Tennessee Department of Correction, visit our website at tn.gov/correction and follow us on social media.
After a period of reduced interest in prospective officers joining law enforcement ranks, the MTSU Police Department has attracted and brought on 9 new officers over the past year and worked hard to support them through the rigorous onboarding process.
Officers, their beginning training lasts for about a year, and they're really baptized in the fires of all that this job entails and requires, from field training to the police academy to even the in-house training we host here. We try to show our new officers the support a lot of times we wish we might have had when we first started our careers in law enforcement. You will be exposed to a whole host of new concepts, ideas, tactics, procedures, and having somebody there who shows that they care about you and they want to guide you through that process to get a better end result for both them and for us is really important to us. Our new officers coming out of the training program now are probably some of the most trained and prepared officers we've ever produced here at the department.
Personally, I felt very well supported through the whole thing. At no point did I feel like anyone was banking on me to fail. In those months getting ready for the academy, we have a great training staff here and they genuinely want you to succeed. And you got to work with other people too, different firearms instructors, the medical trainers, stuff like that. It's the same thing. They're giving you every tip they know so that you succeed.
The department's latest group of recruits celebrated their academy graduation close to home, on campus at the Tucker Theatre at the end of December, with many MTSU police staff in attendance.
I feel that we are prepared better than most of the people at the academy because we have really good one-on-one training with all of our instructors at MTSU. We knew exactly what we were coming into before we went there.
MTSU's been like a family. I mean, they have really stepped up. It doesn't matter if you're a brand new person, if you've been here for 20 years, they're all going to treat you the same. Lieutenant Wagner and Sergeant Hurley have been great having us come in. They'll tell us what we need to do. They'll ask us how we're doing, if they can do anything to help us. Everyone else who's been through the academy is kind of giving us a heads up, say, hey, be prepared for this, be prepared for that. They've given us words of encouragement. It's been pretty great. Everybody here has treated us wonderfully.
For more on this story and other MTSU news, visit mtsunews.com.
This holiday season, the largest lantern event in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. After sunset, come see more than 1,000 Chinese lanterns. All new designs including mythical beasts, a fantastical North Pole village, even a dragon soaring over your head. Welcome back to Zoo Illumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better than ever.
A shout out to your friends at Blood Assurance. They provide blood for so many of the Middle Tennessee hospitals. And it made me wonder why are some of the reasons for blood donation. We understand accidents and we understand trauma, but there's always, always, always a need for blood.
In our area, someone needs blood every 6 seconds. Whole blood donors can give as often as every 56 days. Donated red blood cells must be used within 42 days. 1 pint of blood can help as many as 3 patients. And your donation will help save 3 lives, like hers.
Thank you.
He gave so much throughout his life through our church and through the Waldens Ridge Emergency Service. And I also discovered the vast need for blood and blood products while he was still in the hospital. And it really inspired me to keep it going. Prior to Dad's stay at Vanderbilt, I'd always thought that blood was needed when you were in a car accident or if you'd had a complication in birth. I didn't realize that blood was used to treat medically and used to heal. And I had no idea how much a person could go through, platelets and pints day after day for months.
It was also at that very first drive in 2008 that my son Brian donated blood, and he's now a regular blood donor, and so that's exciting.
One of the reasons we continue to do the drive is to get the message out about how you can save somebody's life through this registry and how easy it is to do so.
Bloodassurance.org. You can find a location near you. If you are a business, you can have a blood drive. If you are a church or a civic group, you can do that and just give back. And one donation can save up to 3 people. And there are all sorts of ways to give. And Blood Assurance has got a celebrity golf tournament coming up this spring. And you can find out more information by going to bloodassurance.org and find all the locations near you. Oh my goodness, you guys are so wonderful to be part of our days. Happy Monday to you. I hope this is a great kickoff to your week. I hope that I get to see you at the Texas Troubadour Theatre starting tonight with Jimmy Bowen and Friends. If there's something going on and you want to let me know about it, it's easy to do. Send me an email at devonoday, DEVONODAY @gmail.com. I love hearing from you. If you'd like to be a guest on our show, same thing. Easy to do. Well, be safe, everybody, and be kind to each other. And remember, most of all, you are loved. God bless you.
We are home. We are family. We are things to do and places to see. Mama